Hi there. In this video, we will discuss the summary of the 15th chapter of Noli Me Tangere by Dr. Jose Rizal, titled The Sacristans. We will also study the important events, characters, settings, and lessons found in this chapter. Listen and watch carefully, as you will learn a lot from this historical work by Rizal. Let's begin. In this chapter, the Sacristan brothers Crispin and Basilio, children of Sisa, are introduced. They are facing serious problems, especially Crispin, who has been accused by the priest of stealing 2 gold coins, equivalent to 32 pesos. Because of their low income, Crispin cannot afford to pay for the money he is accused of stealing. He asked Basilio to help him pay, but Basilio refused because he also needed to help their mother. During their conversation, Crispin expressed his sadness and longing for their mother, as well as his fear of receiving harsher punishment from the priests. While they were talking, the sacristan mayor suddenly arrived and became angry at what he overheard. He fined Basilio and forbade Crispin from leaving until the missing money was returned. When Basilio tried to reason with him, things only got worse, and he was forced to leave late at night, a dangerous time for a child to be outside. Meanwhile, the sacristan mayor dragged Crispin away, and Basilio heard his brother crying out in pain but felt helpless to intervene. Overwhelmed with fear and despair, Basilio decided to escape from the bell tower using the bell rope. Now, let's move on to the important events in this chapter. Crispin was accused of stealing 2 gold coins by the priest. Crispin asked Basilio to help him pay the money he was accused of taking. The sacristan mayor arrived and punished Crispin and Basilio. Crispin was dragged away by the sacristan mayor, and Basilio heard his brother's cries but couldn't help him. Basilio decided to escape from the bell tower using the bell rope. Important characters: Crispin, the younger son of Sisa and Basilio's brother. He works as a sacristan in the church and is wrongfully accused of stealing money. He represents an innocent victim in the story. Basilio, Sisa's eldest son and Crispin's older brother. He also works as a sacristan and bell ringer in the church. He is worried about his brother but feels powerless to help him. Sisa, the mother of Crispin and Basilio. Although she doesn't appear in this chapter, the brothers think about her often because they miss and love her. Sacristan mayor, the person in charge of the church who punishes Crispin and Basilio. He is cruel and serves as the main antagonist in this chapter. Let us now proceed to the setting of this chapter. The events in this chapter took place in the church. Here are some of the lessons, messages, or implications shown in this chapter. This chapter highlights the injustices and abuses of power in Filipino society during the colonial period. It conveys the cruelty and corruption of some members of the church, showing the inequality between those in power and the poor. Crispin and Basilio symbolize innocent children who are denied justice and suffer at the hands of abusive authority figures. Their struggles reflect the lack of compassion and fairness from those in power during that time. The moral lesson of this chapter is the importance of justice and helping those in need. People should not be afraid to expose the truth and stand against abusive behavior to prevent the suffering of innocent individuals. And that concludes the 15th chapter of Noli Me Tangere, titled The Sacristans. What have you learned from this chapter? Share your answers in the comments. We also encourage you to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated with our future videos. Until next time, thank you for watching.